Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw here. He'll dump this off to Achane. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
This now a 3rd and 4. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Okay, line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
He'll drop
to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8. Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards, first down Niners.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Jennings, a receiver in motion right. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
In motion left, Robinson. Now Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. And they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more there and another first down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
They go play action here. Purdy. This will be caught at about the 6. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Purdy off the play fake. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
Now an option play on second down. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
In motion goes the tight end. Play action. Now Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he's finally taken down, but not 5 yards.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's in! George Kittle! Touchdown, San Francisco. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Devon Achane to return it.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Here's Michael Dixon now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This is fielded well short of midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
Seahawks 30-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Now McCaffrey loses the football. He gets free. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets this up past the 35.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Outside.
First and 10 for Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Kittle is the man in motion. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
At the 27-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 4.
Here we go. Press all 80.
Here's Milroe to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. 54 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple of years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Hey, no check. Check, Panther. 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Smash. Here we go. Check. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. The Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here's James. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A first down throw for Purdy. They'll set up the screen here to Pearson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners. First down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat. He does the rest.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Finding his tight end, Farrell. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
This one on the 4 to the goal line and in. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. On the return is Achane. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Milrose. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Alert! Alert!
Milroe. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on. Hit.
On third down, Milroe. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
Milroe going to hold on to this one. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Now Milroe facing third and long. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Justin Simmons with the good defense on that one to break it up. Here's the punter now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On first down. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark with 29.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
You don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll send a tight end in motion. Third and short. Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, 19.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun on third down, it's Milroe. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively,
Michael
it'll
Dixon
set up
to
a
punt
fourth
for
down.
the Seahawks.
This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. On first and 10, Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Purdy now on second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And third down coming up.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Third down, Purdy. Open man is Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On comes Thomas Morstead. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Second down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Viking 18.
To the air, it's Milrow. That is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
39-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw.
And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
His kick is good.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard
Their
line.
own 30-yard line.
Play action, it's Milrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
19.
On second down, here's Milrow. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
10 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on, come on.
They go play action now with Milrow. Pass complete. That's Kadarius Toney. And he will go all the way. Kadarius Toney. Touchdown. Seattle.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. They get a stop of their own, so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
The kickoff for Seattle.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. In motion, it's Robinson. Caught downfield by Pearson. A gain there of 27 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Niners first down. Here's Purdy. Forced to his right. Oh, a loose football. The Seahawks scoop it up. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up 1st and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense. Being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down. At least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
Here's Walker. Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Meyer. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have come back to level things. It's 28 all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
This one is caught by Robinson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, San Francisco.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. In motion, it's Robinson. Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On second down, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, they need 5. Kittle is the man in motion. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt. This one returnable. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Ready? Check, tackle.
On play action, Milrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Are you kidding me? Chop alert. Come on. Hey, go.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of 1.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Here's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And you will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 11.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. In motion, it's Robinson. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Big opening up the middle. And he's got another one. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead.
Seahawks 28.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll run right. Here's one. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Hey, hey.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Let's go now.
A run up the middle with Achan. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Niners will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
1st and 10.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Reek Woolen brings him down.
Just shy of midfield. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5. Pearsall, the man in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Now Milroe on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
On the ground, Chan opens up this fourth quarter. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now it's Milrow. Now a screen set up for Chan. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Reload.
Walker. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
The play lost a yard.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need sharp plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 37-yard line. Brings up second down.
In motion, it's Robinson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 17 yards. First down, 49ers.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 6. Another run here for Robinson. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. Throwing is Purdy. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And this one on line. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. On the return is Achan. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Ready. Count alert. Liking 8.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Finding space at the 40. And he is out of bounds. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head?
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The rookie out of Georgia, Michael Williams. The first-round pick making an instant impact, a sack here in the season opener. Here comes 2nd down.
19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Tony. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Second and 11. go again with Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Pearsall, the man in motion. On third down, it's Robinson. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This fielded at the 3. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Here's first down. Here's Milroe to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screens. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Again, 7 brings up second down at the 19-yard line.
Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
And it comes to 4th and 2.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Get set. 18. What's up?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory.